So the title and the theme of the conference emerged out of this belief that the time was right to do something of a celebration of all that we've achieved in dance studies. We wanted to focus on where we have got to in the UK, but in full acknowledgement that we are a community that is global. So the position of dance studies at the start of the 21st century, I think, is in an interesting place really, because in many ways it's a very mature discipline now. However, at the same time, of course, all the creative subjects, and dance being one of them, is being threatened really at a school level, and of course that feeds through into further and higher education. So we're having to fight quite hard to ensure that our discipline stays very much as a very confident and mature discipline.
I was drawn to this conference because it really presented an opportunity to think about where we are as a field and where we're going.
I'm interested in urging possible submissions or urging the field to move to a more radical approach to interdisciplinarity, and not just with the usual suspects of interdisciplinary like history, sociology. We're coupling with geography, the sciences.
So this is a fantastic opportunity for us to get together, for the colleagues and scholars to get together, exchange ideas and to take stock, to see what our future is in a culture of crisis, and an educational culture of crisis.
I think it's a very exciting time for dance studies in the UK, for research, scholarship, and particularly for practice. And we were very interested to bring people together who are not just scholarly researchers but also practitioners.
As an independent dance practitioner, I just feel it's important to keep coming to these conferences, to stay engaged with what's happening and to find where your practice fits and those you work with, and to just kind of gauge where you're at and the dance field, what's it looking like.
About the body as archive or as a document, first of all, poses the problem of a lack of medial difference, being the fundamental condition of distinction between an event and its medial representation.
I am coming with a critical feminist perspective to the way in which I think about pedagogy. That's very important to me. The relationship is very much at the heart of what I'm doing. I'm also recognising the importance of intuition and connectedness of being.
For us, the practical element of the conference was really important to include, because dance studies is a discipline which embraces theory and practice in very even, equal ways.
As we felt it was important for the conference to have something which was really focused on practice, on honouring the body, and how the work of the technique class particularly is important to us. But there's something very, very strongly important for me and for Dave and Sonia about doing action, being in the studio, sweating, the work of the dance class, the labour of the dance class, the preparation of the body.
In that last choreography, there's so many micro-perceptual moments within the touch. Like, touch was so important to that choreography, and so much that's going on in this sort of struggle for our kind of humanity and push and pull within that, and the beautiful little tangles that occur. And it made me think about the work that I did with you at the beginning of this session, the touch that we'll be drawing into an awareness, a perceptual threshold of touch that opens our visuality to a kind of kinesthetic way of seeing.
In the evenings of the conference, I felt it was really important, the focus is on the 21st century. That's not about us, that's going to be about our students and what they do with the art form. And so that was why we had a performance last night in the theatre. We've got another one tonight. Really crucial to have the students here, because it's going to be about them. We need to step away now and let them do something. Yeah.
I hope to be getting new ideas from people. I'm always interested, of course, in what's happening somewhere other than New York.
So I always find that, particularly as an independent, coming together with other people and having a sense of the broader community really motivates and supports.
What I think the conference has done is it's brought together people who've been thinking about, okay, what is dance studies? Both in terms of what's its past, where's it coming from, and where might it go? How does it define itself?
We need to make sure that we are seen, we are heard, and ideally people coming from not only within the dance studies community but out with as well, to come and hear what we've got to say and come and benefit from the knowledge and the experience we have to show how dance studies can really make a difference in all sorts of other disciplines, not only within the arts and humanities but within the sciences as well. So this is a moment where I think we were saying we're here to stay, and we've got a lot to offer to the broader academic community.